Hello everybody, I'm back after work. It's about 7 something. I had a few errands to run after work. I had to return some stuff, and now I'm back in my hotel room. I went to Michael's and got kind of hit a good sale on the clearance rack, so thought I'd show you what I got there and talk to you about yet another dilemma I have. This morning, before I went to work, I decided that this page 4 needed some modeling paste on it, and so I did some modeling paste on the corners and here. And usually I have a little piece of really fine grit sandpaper that I use to kind of smooth out the peaks and valleys, and I didn't bring that, of course. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. I may just have to leave it and see what happens. Yeah, I also really need to bring a craft mat with me because nothing I'm using right now is not water soluble, but I can't just wipe off this table at the end of the week. But I really should bring something to protect the table here. So now I got to decide how I'm going to color these little white doobies, and I'm not sure if I want to try to just use some gelatos or some watercolor paints. I kind of want to just do them gold, and I did not bring my gold Viva Decor Inca Gold, so I don't know. Let's just try this, see what happens. It's probably gonna, oh yeah, that kind of hurts to do it with my finger, so I'm not gonna do that. Guess I'm gonna probably have to do a little water, so let me just put a little of this on here. A little here, a little there. And maybe some of this little corally color here. I love this one. This one's one of the double scoop ones. I can't remember what the color. Oh, here's the color. Metallic Melon. I love these gelatos. They're really great to travel with, actually, because they basically make paint and they're not in liquid form, so there's not any mess. There's nothing to worry about leaking in your suitcase or anything like that. So I do often bring these with me when I fly. Let's see. I've got a bottle of water here. I'm just going to use the lid of my gelato thing as kind of a palette. And I don't know if you can, I don't know what you can see and what you can't see. Yeah, so I just put a little water in here, and I'm just gonna kind of put that and get it on top of that modeling paste and let that kind of get soaked in there. Yeah, I really like to use modeling paste in my journals because it just kind of sits on the top, of course, and makes everything else look more intentional and like it's been there a long time, like it's meant to be behind things. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. More like set in, more like part of the page. I'm talking about like the magazine images and stuff. It makes them more kind of part of the page than just something pasted on top of the page. So I do use this a good bit, and same. I could use the Inca Gold for the same thing, but sometimes I just want a little more texture, a little built-up texture. So yeah, so that kind of makes a mess, and that's kind of what I wanted, because then I'm gonna dab it off. And I went to a couple of stores and still did not get any paper towels, so I'm using my shirt, which is a painting shirt I brought, and I did get a few napkins at lunchtime, so I'm going to dab some of that off of that modeling paste. I really was thinking about filming or trying to at least talk a little bit and do my haul while I was sitting at dinner. I don't always go out to dinner. Usually I bring stuff back to the hotel, but it was a beautiful night. It's nice and warm here right now, and just the perfect weather. So I just wanted, I just wanted to sit down and eat dinner. I went to Panera Bread and got their new broth bowl, quinoa and lentil soup, and oh my gosh, it's definitely like my new very favorite food. It is so good. But there was a couple. I went way in the very back, in the farthest corner, to try to, have a little privacy. And this couple came and sat at the very next booth, and she was sick, and she blew her snotty nose through the whole time I was trying to eat. So that was just lovely. I could have stood not hearing all that, but anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna let that dry a little bit, and then we'll keep working on this a little more. But I'll show you what I got at Michael's. I went in there to get some matte medium because this thing that I brought with me is almost empty, and I don't like to run out of that. This is matte gel, the Liquitex, and I like it fine, but I really wanted to try this one. And Michael's had a 30% off everything you bought at regular price coupon. So, yeah, so I got this. I'm going to try it. And if you watch a lot of YouTube videos, I think on the Jelly Arts videos that they post, I think it was on theirs, they talked about these Hazel and Ruby removable, reusable stencil masks, and they're kind of expensive, so I haven't bought any yet. But they had this one in the clearance section for $10, and it's big. It's like a ton of big words, and I like the size of those, because those I can use on my big pages, or I have the 12 by whatever jelly plate, so I can use these, and it has a bunch of different words on it. So I really liked that. I think that's going to be fun. And I got this one too. They had some letters on the clearance that were, I think they ended up being like $7 or $8. But when I saw the Hazel and Ruby section in the store that wasn't on clearance, I liked this font a whole lot better. The other letters were a lot smaller, and they were kind of more handwritten, I'm sure they would be fine for a lot of different uses, but I just was more drawn to these. So since I had the 30% off everything, I went ahead and picked these up to use on my jelly plate. I'm kind of a stencil hooker. Like, I'm ridiculous about it. I would, work for stencils. I know that's kind of silly, but I really love them. I use them, a ton for not just my jelly plate, but in my art journal and on canvases and stuff like that. So I found these little keys. These were just the Mod Podge stencils, but I don't have any keys, and I just thought those were fun. And then you will find out if you watch any of my videos that I'm obsessed with fat little birds. So I'm always looking for good fat little bird stencils, and these I thought were really cute. So I got those. And then I hit the jackpot again with these Artist Loft stencils. I think that must be like the Michael's brand. I don't really know. But anyway, these huge stencil packs were $1.99. So $2, and like this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 butterflies. Some are big. You can see, that's a big butterfly stencil. This pack of butterflies is probably going to go in my niece's birthday gift. I have a niece that's turning 5 next month, and last year I just gave her a huge box of art supplies. And so my plan for her birthdays going forward, at least until she loses interest, is to just kind of keep that art box stocked up. Because, you know, she gets so much other stuff, toys and things like that. So I like to be able to sit down with her and play and do art stuff. And, yeah, I'm hoping that will eventually become our thing, you know. We'll see how that goes. I got birds. This is the birds that came in the stencil. So 6 big birds. And they're big. They're really big. So $2 for these. I couldn't turn that down. This one I got for a friend of mine who is into dragons. I thought that was too cool. She will love this. So yeah, that's going to go to her. And then I got this one, which is just, you know, different kind of lacy patterns. And I love to use different doilies and things like that, but they, you know, they fall apart. So this kind of might give me that same look, but not fall apart. So, yeah, for $2, I'm going to try that out. I got a new light bulb for my natural light lamp. I have 2 of them. 2 lamps. One I keep on my desk and one I travel with because I have a lot of problems with fluorescent lighting, and that's another whole story I won't bore you with. But anyway, I needed a replacement bulb. I got this pack of tie-dyed construction paper. It's so cute, right? This is gonna go on my niece's art box. I thought that was too cute. It's actually pretty doggone good paper. It doesn't feel like regular construction paper. It feels a little bit more like cardstock. And it was, you know, $1.49. So that'll go in her box. I got this, which it was on clearance for 79 cents. I don't know if you can see it. It is one of those plastic canvases that I guess people do like yarn. I don't know what people do with them. But anyway, I thought this would be a really cool texture on the jelly plate. So I got that. I got a white jelly roll pen because mine ran out, and so I was needing another one. I usually use these Uniball Signo white pens. These are my favorite to use, but these are good in certain situations too, so that'll be good. I got this, was on clearance. It was $20 and it was on clearance for 6. It's 4 big rolls of washi tape, and I don't have any. I haven't even seen any this wide. I mean, look at that. That's like really big. So I think that's going to be kind of cool and fun. So yeah, those are the different designs, and I didn't have any designs just like that, so that was a good buy. So that, and I got just a few more little things. I got the Inka Dinka Doo Stampin' Gear. I have one of those Stampin' Gear doodahs where you can do the circles and whatever. And this is the Halloween one, and it was on clearance for, I don't know, like $2.99 or something. But I have been wanting this mainly just for this octopus. I love that octopus so much. So, I mean, the rest of them are fun too, and I will use them, but this one, love it. I got this Hampton Arts pack of 6 hot air balloons. Oh, I love them. And this was on clearance too for like $3 or $4. So this is awesome. I love this one that has this kind of grid pattern on it. I'm obsessed with hot air balloons. I love those. So I got that. I got, oh, this is cool. This is something I had never seen before. It's a craft scrubby. It was on sale for $3, and it's like it's almost like a I don't even know how to describe it. It almost feels like styrofoam. It's really light and it's really kind of soft. It's like really compacted styrofoam. And they say it'll get, you know, ink and paint and stuff off your fingers really easily. So I thought that might be good to have with me, like in a hotel where I don't have really good soaps or anything like that with me. So try that. And I got some canvas, just some little flat canvases, because people are always driving me nuts to try to do my spirograph art stuff on canvases, and I really just don't think it's going to work. But for shits and giggles, I'm going to try it. And last but not least, I got two little stamps that I absolutely, they were both on clearance, but I think they are so cute. I don't know why I'm obsessed with putting hats on animals, but there it is. I could not resist these two. I can see myself using these in lots of situations. They're just fun. So that is my Michael's haul, hurl, whatever you want to call it. When I first got into town, I did run to Hobby Lobby to get a couple of things, and I found these on clearance for about $2.50, $2.40. They're little, you know, these little envelope things that are fun, and yeah, I know I can make them, but I don't want to. I'm too lazy. And I got one more stamp. This one is a fleur-de-lis. I do a lot of fleur-de-lis stuff, and I thought this was really pretty, and I can actually make each one of these into a fish very easily. So that's kind of fun, and it was on sale too. It was still a little more, $4.55, but fleur-de-lis are the thing around here, so I can always use that. Okay, I think that's about it. Yeah, that's kind of dry and kind of interesting. I'll probably lift some more of that out of the little divots so that a little more of the background shows up. But, yeah, that's coming along. I think I'm going to sit here and play. And I do have to do a little work later on tonight before I go to bed. And, yeah, this has kind of been fun being able to talk to you guys. I feel like I'm not quite so alone, even though I'm technically talking to myself. But, you know, it feels like I'm talking to other people. So anyway, thanks for that. Appreciate it. And I will catch you later. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody. It's Thursday night, and I'm home from work, back to my hotel, and I finally finished page 4. I think I actually really like how it turned out. It's not the best thing I've ever done, but it's kind of fun. It's colorful. I played with a few new techniques. I used a paint pen over that modeling paste that I had on here and did a little more doodling on it, and yeah, I'm okay with the way it turned out. So now I can finally move off of page 4. Yay. I'm going to just sit here and hang out. My mom came to spend the night with me at the hotel. Say, hey, Mom.
Hello.
And so we're just going to hang out, and I don't know what we're going to do. But anyway, I will be back either next weekend or next week. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. It's Mardi Gras weekend here for us, so hopefully we'll be doing some fun things. And yeah, talk to you later.